Assalamualaikum all of the dear students. I hope you all will be fine. Today I'm here to provide all of you the guest papers of class 11th. Okay, let's start it. The chapter number 1 is measurement. We have to answer the following short questions. Question number 1 is define radian and radian. Question number 2 is differentiate between random and systematic error. Question number 3 is find the dimension of n using the equation f is equals to 6 pi n rv. Question number 4 is write down the dimension of pressure and density. Question number 5 find out the dimension and unit of G used in the following equation. Question number 6 is show that E is equals to mc square dimensionally correct. Question number 7 is the period of a simple pendulum is measured by stopwatch. What type of errors are possible in the time period? Question number 8, why do we found it useful to have two units for the amount of substance, kilogram and mole? Question number 9 is give drawbacks to use the period of a simple pendulum as a time standard. Question number 10 is how many meters are there in a light year? Okay, now from the chapter number 2, naming vectors and equilibrium. Question number 1 is two vectors have unequal magnitude. Can their sum be equal to 0? Question number 2 is can a vector have a component greater than vector magnitude? Question number 3 is can a body rotate about its center of gravity under the action of its weight? Question number 4 is if one of the rectangular components of the vector is not 0, can its magnitude be 0? Explain it. Question number 5 is name three conditions that make Ax is equals to A is equals to 0. Question number 6 is can you add 0 to the null vector? Question number 7 is if A vector plus B vector is equals to 0, what can you say about its component? Question number 8 is define the position vector and unit vector. Now it's time for chapter number 3, motion and force. Question number 1 is show that the rate of change of momentum is equal to force. Question number 2 is derive the expression for the range of projectile. Question number 3 is can the velocity of an object reverse the direction when acceleration is constant? If so, give an example. Question number 4 is if an object is thrown vertically upward, discuss the sign of acceleration due to gravity relative to velocity while the object is in air. Question number 5 is explain the circumstances when A and V are parallel and V is 0 but A is not 0. Question number 6 is differentiate between elastic and inelastic collision. Now be ready for chapter number 4, work and energy. Question number 1 is calculate work done in kilojoule in lifting a mass of 10 kg through a vertical height of 10 meter. Question number 2 is when a rocket re-enters the atmosphere, its nose cone become very hot. Can you explain it? Why it happens? Question number 3 is a girl drops a cup from a certain height which breaks into pieces. What energy changes are involved? Question number 4 is a boy uses a catapult to throw a stone which accidentally smashes a greenhouse window. What energy changes are involved? Question number 5 is show that 1 kilowatt hour is equals to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. Now it's turn for chapter number 4, circular motion. From the Be ready for chapter number 5, circular motion. Question number 1 is what is centripetal force give its significance? Question number 2 is define the moment of inertia to give its significance. Question number 3 is why does a diver change his body position before diving in the pool? Question number 4 is differentiate between tangential and angular velocity. Question number 5 is describe what should be the minimum velocity for a satellite to orbit close to the earth around it. Question number 6 is when mud flies off the tire of a moving bicycle, what direction does it fly? Explain it. Now it's turn for chapter number 6, fluid dynamics. Question number 1 is define viscosity. Question number 2 is why fog droplets appear to be suspended in the air. Question number 3 is differentiate between streamlined and turbulent flow. Question number 4 is a person is standing near a fast moving train. Is there any danger when he falls toward it? Question number 5 is explain the working of a carburetor. Question number 6 is how swing is produced in a fast moving cricket ball. Okay, let's start chapter number 7, oscillation. Now the question number 1 is write down the characteristics of SSM. Question number 2 is can we realize an ideal simple pendulum? Question number 3 is what happens to the period of a simple pendulum if its length is doubled? And if its mass doubled, question number 4 is what is meant by phase angle. Question number 5 is describe some common phenomenon in which resonance plays an important role. Question number 6 is does frequency depends upon amplitude for the harmonic motion. And now we are moving toward chapter number 8, waves. The question number 1 of chapter number 8 is explain why sound travels faster in warmer air than in cooled air. Question number 2 is explain term knot, anti-knot, crust, trough. Question number 3 is how beats are useful in tuning musical instruments. Question number 4 is as a result of distant explosion an observer senses a ground tremor and then heats the explosions. Explain the time difference. Question number 5 is what is the effect of variation of density on the speed of sound in a gas. Question number 6 is what are the common features in longitudinal and transverse waves. Question number 7 is why does sound travel faster in liquid solid as compared to the gases. Now I am going to tell you the short question that you should have to prepare for chapter number 9, physical optics. The question number 1 is under what conditions two sources of light behave as coherent. Question number 2 is can visible light produce interference fringes? If it is, explain it. Question number 3 is an oil film spreads over a wet footpath shows color. Explain how does it happens. Question number 4 is how we distinguish between unpolarized and plain polarized light. Question number 5 is why sunglasses are better than ordinary glasses. Okay, let's start the chapter number 10, heats and thermodynamics. The question number 1 of chapter number 10 is does the entropy of a system increase or decrease due to friction? Explain it. Question number 2 is why the average velocity of the molecule in a gas 0 but average the square of a velocity is not. Question number 3 is it possible to convert internal energy into mechanical energy? If it is possible, explain it with an example. Question number 4 is state first law of thermodynamics, how it is applicable to the human body. Question number 5 is write 4 postulates of the kinetic theory of gases. Question number 6 is a thermoflask containing milk as a system is shaken rapidly. Does the temperature of milk rises?